Welcome to Unalived, the podcast. I'm Donna Puttana,
And I'm Abhora.
and today we're covering Leviticus. So before we start Leviticus, I just want to let everyone know that Squirt is out today and Abhora is filling in.
They are strepping down from the podcast.
All right, so Leviticus starts, and we start off with a guy named Name. Do you feel like Name was a lazy name?
No, because of the way it's spelled, it's like Naeem, I guess. But that could also just be how Australians say it. Naeem.
Naim?
Naeem.
They all were saying it like Naim.
Yeah, I kept being like, wow, that's some lazy writing. They just...
I just thought it was a lazy name for Naim.
It's like they just couldn't remember his name, so they were just like, all right, let's just roll with it.
They're like, yeah, this is going to be an iconic gay movie. Let's give him the most iconic name.
Yeah.
What is that
one of them
name?
one of them was almost named Line. Line.
Line.
Line.
I know the line.
So Name moves to a city or
That's right.
a small town.
Where did he move from? Did they ever say?
No, I don't think they ever
They
kind
never
of
said-
covered where
they-
he moved from. He's just the new kid at school.
Well, at least they're not getting bogged down with details and, stuff that makes life
Would
rich.
you know anything about the UK if he...
The UK. This is Australia.
Would you know anything about where he came from if he was
Sure,
from
they're from
Australia?
Perth, Sydney. Sydney's cool.
Yes,
Maybe they came from Sydney. Maybe they moved out because, they were suspecting something.
I think the UK and Australia are the same thing in my mind.
Nah. That's when you're wrong.
They're in the warehouse. The movie opens up. They're in a warehouse, and they're roughhousing. And the way they're roughhousing is just wrestling.
Well,
Did you
it's
ever?
pretty gnarly.
Gnar.
It's pretty gnarly. It's pretty gnarly how they're fighting. I don't think that was very playful at all. In fact, this whole movie screams like straight guys trying to figure out what gay guys do.
I related to this.
You did.
I did.
Did-
I had boys that were like this.
That were very rowdy.
Yeah, they were like very rough and tough in high school, but they exist.
Okay, so they're roughhousing in the warehouse. Do you think that there was any kind of symbolism with the like trying to lift that pipe thing that's gonna come up later?
I feel like you just said it. They're
Lifting the pipe.
lifting the pipe. They gotta lift that good pipe.
Well,
You know it's coming.
don't be gross. Yeah, I mean, this was a touching moment when they finally like embrace and stuff. You ever have that moment where you break the tension, where it's where it's going, but you don't know how it's gonna get there, and then they finally just kind of all over each other,
It's usually set up with a text message.
Yeah, it's usually prefaced. You usually kind of know where it's going, and they kind of touch on that in the movie too, where he's like, oh yeah, you invited me to be alone. What did you think I was gonna think? And that was a cute moment. There were a lot of cute moments in this movie that made it believable that they were a couple.
I thought the roughhousing was cute. I kind of liked how they were roughhousing. I like the way, particularly Name and Ryan roughhoused. I do not like the way Hunter and Ryan roughhoused.
That was bizarre, but not bizarre enough to be like Hereditary bizarre or
no.
or like David Lynch bizarre. It wasn't. It was just kind of weird. But you know what? I guess teenagers do stuff like that.
I do feel like they were killing it with the whole adolescent, like, this is how messy gay relationships can be. Not even just gay relationships, just relationships in general.
Oh yeah, this.
Like, when you're in high school, everything's so messy.
Well, I once dated my ex's best friend to get back at him
Get that.
for the crime of me breaking up with him. So
So you related to this movie.
a little bit, a little bit.
Who did you picture yourself as?
Oh, definitely Name.
Name?
But as I am now, I'm definitely the Ryan.
Mm.
Obviously.
I would say I was definitely the Name. Yeah. Related to Name heavily. Everybody has that. I think every gay boy who's out in high school has like, maybe not everybody, but if you're lucky, no, I'm just kidding. You get like you get a little taste of like feeling a little gay. And then I feel like you get let down by a guy who's in the closet.
Yeah, or a guy who's just kind of aloof and doesn't really, let you off the hook.
Mhm.
Like doesn't outright reject you.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of left wondering, is it going to be a thing? Is this a thing? And I thought that that could have been used a little bit more in the movie, but we only have like an hour and 30 minutes to get this thing going.
Mhm.
We can't really do a back and forth thing. So I'm glad they expedited it and we're like, okay, they're a couple doing
Yeah.
a couple things. Great.
They also said that because I went to the pre-screening where the director and the 2 actors were there. Thank you, Squirt. The director was saying that he was inspired by The Exorcist, but he didn't want the movie. I know. He didn't want the movie to be like a gay demon. So he ended up being like, maybe they're fighting their own inner demons. And I'm like, it was a very metaphoric movie that was very on the nose. I feel like this movie was the most on the nose movie, but I still feel like it was good.
It was good. It was a little obvious, but yeah, I thought it was good. Back to relationships, though. I thought that we could have delved a little bit more into the heartbreak
Mhm.
aspect of Name discovering spoilers.
Mhm. Yeah.
Name discovering Ryan is seeing somebody else. I think we could have had like a really human moment of showing like the real, like that could have been the real tears moment. The thing about romances is I think we all identify with the very, very highs and the very, very lows.
Mhm.
So I think showing that would have been a really cool human moment.
Yeah, because the most you saw was him like running away. But I do feel like because he is closeted, you had to like suppress a lot of that. So like I feel
But he's alone, and that's his one moment to like really like let his feelings
Yeah.
out. And I just thought it was a little misplaced that he was having those feelings at the police station when he's like reporting.
Oh yeah, later on.
Hunter's.
Mhm.
What does he give a shit about Hunter? He is supposed to hate Hunter. Like Hunter's like the antithesis of him being with Ryan. So
Yeah.
why is he crying over him as opposed to like
I just think he feels guilty for everything that happens, but we're not there yet. So
I've
when he
been guilty
leaves
before,
and
but
he sees the 2 guys kissing, which also in a way Name is technically the side piece for Hunter and Ryan.
you pointed that out. I didn't
'cause
realize.
Name just moved into this neighborhood.
Huh, I didn't realize that. So yeah, this whole time we were rooting for Name, but Name's really the
Name's the villain a little bit, a
Yeah.
little small bit. He was the villain to begin with.
victim blaming. But well, what he does next certainly makes him a villain. He rats
Yes.
out his lover and his lover's side piece out of some sort of jealous rage, maybe.
We can all relate to that.
Yeah, I mean,
It's high school.
we do messy things. I'm pounding on the table. We do messy things when we're in love and when we're hurt, especially. So I honestly think it's understandable. But I mean, once you do something, you can't take it back. I don't think he understood the repercussions of outing them. I think what he wanted was like direct retribution, but he didn't know what that would look like. And now he's watching his love writhe on the ground in torture. So
I don't want to give him like too much of like a pass because I do feel like when you grow up religious, I grew up in like a Catholic school. Not Catholic school. I grew up like doing CCD. So when you do CCD,
There's a
like,
big difference.
big
between
difference. I know, it's once a
Catholic
week.
and CCD.
but you know, if you're coming out, like everybody knows.
One's the gulag and one's daycare.
But if you were to tell someone's parents whose dad is a priest, that's gonna not go over well. So telling someone's dad who's a priest that, hey, I just saw your son kind of like hitting it off with my main piece right now, and I'm hoping that you can make that stop.
Yeah, well, and make it stop he did by calling in the specialist. He called in the big guns.
Yeah.
Now, this was supposed to be based on an exorcism, but it's ironic that the priest is the one injecting the
Yes.
demon in.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Ooh, it's like inverted.
I do wish we kind of would have
Kinda
saw
stupid, though.
when one of those 3, because they all 3 of them get it. Spoiler. I wish we would have saw like what they were seeing when he like held the flame up a little bit. Maybe that would have been too much information.
I don't think we need to like, yes, show don't tell, but I think it was enough to see them like kind of writhing and contorting. I actually don't think there was a vision for how the entity was supposed to be other than to mimic the other boy, and I think that's fine enough. I don't need everything explained to me. I don't need I don't need a backstory everywhere. I don't need branding. I don't need a plushie of this monster.
This movie was also so self-explanatory. So I feel like maybe them diving into like what they're seeing would have been way too self-explanatory.
Kinda, but it, and then it's not because it's almost in another language at points where he's like talking. He's like, I was like, what? Is this English?
I feel like it was like my grandpa's like talking when he's at the dinner table.
Like when he was being interviewed by that detective, and by the way, great job, detective, ratting out our boy to his mom about being gay. How did that even come up?
Who goes to a detective?
How did that even come up?
After he rats out Ryan and Hunter, the exorcism happens. So like basically I believe, what's that guy's name? The preacher. They just have the preacher and also the deliverance healer. So he goes played by Nicholas Hoult.
Great casting, by the way.
I thought the casting was good.
Great casting. I thought he really sold it. The tattoos, though,
Not
I
godly.
don't know if that sold me or it took me out of it, because it's like, on one hand, would you hire a preacher that looked like that if you're like trying to get these kids wholesome? He looked like the Hell's Angels preacher.
If you can't be buried in a Jewish cemetery, you can't be doing this.
No, I mean, it's kind of like they hired him off of Angie's List. It's like
He's got the plastic bag in his hands.
They
It might as
probably-
well have said thank you.
They probably found out he had the tattoos the day of.
He rolls up his sleeves and
And
he's
they
just
were like,
tatted.
"Oh, we already paid a deposit, but this is gonna be fine,
No
right?"
refunds.
I mean, tattoos are everywhere nowadays. I mean,
Yeah.
he could just be a cool preacher, you know?
That's
Yeah,
a,
this
that's a
shouldn't-
sentence I never heard strung together before.
This shouldn't be bad. And wouldn't you like see your kids writhing around in the ground and go, "Okay, this was a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't think I want that for my kid." But
Well, actually, that was another thing I wanted to jump into because I do feel like the metaphor behind that, which a lot of metaphors. I feel like the metaphor behind, when Hunter unalives, the dad is like crying up at the altar. So the dad's crying at the altar, and it's almost like a metaphor of like you're trying to change your kids so much to the point where you lose them.
you kill them.
Yeah,
You drive them to suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because like they're fighting themselves. So that is like, the story behind all of it also.
Whoa.
But yeah, I think that the dad and the parent, I think all the parents in here were major
Wrong. Major wrong.
Yeah.
Like they were the true villains.
Yeah.
They really fucked everything up.
It's true because you indoctrinate these kids.
I mean, they would have been fine on their own. They would
Better
have been
off.
fine.
Yeah. How'd you feel about the sister of Hunter?
Fucking bitch.
Really?
Fucking bitch.
Okay.
You know why?
I know why. But I feel like I was kind of rooting for her at first. I don't feel that. I feel double-ended.
We
feel
all
bad
were
for her
rooting
brother.
for her. Yeah, no, we felt for her, but then in the end, she
Yeah.
fucked over our boys, and I can't have that.
Yeah, we're into them
Yeah, we're
as viewers.
I'm on their side no matter what happens. This ship ain't going down. And she fucking okay. I get it. She's grief stricken, but gay bashing your brother's ex-lover and his new lover is it's kind of not what you do. It's not the move.
If my sister is watching this, also speaking of casting, going a little bit back, the Joe Bird, the guy who played Naim, he was in Talk to Me. So
Oh yeah.
the little kid that shook the hand, which I didn't even recognize him.
I didn't
I
either.
guess it's been
I
4
can't even-
years.
I can't even picture any of that movie except for the girl at the end. I can't. Like the whole visual journey of it is a blank, but I just remember how I felt watching that movie, and that was a
I thought
fantastic
Bring Her Back
movie.
was a little bit better.
I have to see it.
I love Bring Her Back. It's a very controversial take to say Bring Her Back was better than Talk to Me, which I think they were both really good.
I'll
though.
have to see it to see if I agree with you.
Yeah.
But
That was definitely more coded in The Exorcist than this movie was, for sure.
but we got Joe Bird.
Yeah, we got Joe Bird from Talk to Me. Joe Bird's mother, what's her name in this?
It's just Mother.
It's just Mother. Joe Bird's mother, Joe Bird, Naim. His mom, I feel like reminded me of Carrie's mom. A little bit.
Oh, as in like religiously repressive
Yeah.
and scary. No, she seemed just kind of like a normal, overwhelmed mom. In fact, she's just seemed like an emotionally avoidant, kind of like my mom,
Mm.
where you're going through something hard and heavy, and she just, oh, I brought you some toast, and I know you don't like olives, so I picked them off for you.
Would you have eaten the plate still?
No, I would have smacked it out of her hand after. Are we getting ahead? So Naeem's mom brings Naeem to the deliverance healer.
Yes,
As like a
after the-
trap. This whole movie's about entrapment. Because first the mom traps Naeem in the car, and then the sister traps them in the car.
Mhm.
It's all this entrapment.
But I also feel like religion's an entrapment.
I mean,
You're raised with it.
It's
And
an
you-
indoctrination, yeah.
Yeah.
It's entrapment.
Yeah.
Lures you in with sweet promises of a heavenly hereafter and great guy, Jesus Christ, great guy.
Yeah, great guy. A really great guy.
Love him.
So right before Hunter passes, Naeem goes to Ryan's house and he sees him talking to himself where he was getting rocks thrown at him by Hunter earlier in the movie. And they're kind of flirting and he's making out with nothing. So then he follows them to the roller rink where they're in a photo booth. So
Ice rink.
Ice rink.
Not that it matters.
And then
it was important to note it was an ice rink.
the metaphor behind the ice rink.
is that you're constantly on ice. It wouldn't have made sense if it was a roller rink because you're not constantly on rollers.
Okay, so he goes to the ice rink, and I feel like when he goes to the ice rink with him, that's kind of his way of being like, maybe I will come out and go public with you, because they take the photos together, they come out in the photo booth. So I was thinking, well, maybe it's a possibility that he would come out and like do this.
I think he just likes, as we see later on in the movie, I think Ryan just likes thrills and like public like the thrill of almost being caught. So he's like in the photo booth.
What do they call that? An exhibitionist?
Kind of. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure if that's what that means. Exhibitionist, I think, is like somebody who just like walks around in their underwear.
Oh.
I think it's like that thrill of you might get caught.
Yeah. They love doing it in public spaces.
Yeah. Well, Ryan does, clearly.
Yeah, Ryan's like, the bus is where it's at.
The bus is where this is happening.
Yeah, the bus was...
Oh my God, the bus scene. I was just on pins and needles the entire time. I was like, please don't reveal that he's not there. Please don't reveal that he's not there and he's about to get his dick ripped off. Please.
I was so worried they were gonna
rip
that thing right off. I was like, please no.
Please don't rip off his dick.
Because every time they do that in a movie, the blood just goes like straight up. It's always like shooting. It's a very thin stream too. They let you know.
Don't. To let you know the size. Yeah.
Seems to me the Heated Rivalry fans have found this movie,
Oh yeah. What are they talking about?
the size difference.
Oh, you mean like in height?
Yeah, how
Oh.
like the 2 inches between them is like a big deal.
Well, I know another couple of fellas who have a slight height difference, if you know what I mean. Uglies. No, but I kind of like a height difference. I generally like to be the taller one.
I like to be the taller one too.
But there is something magical about that little moment where you have to like get on your tiptoes to kiss someone. I think I'd like to enjoy both being that person and doing that to somebody.
Giving somebody that moment that you...
It's
Because once you
such a-
achieve it, you're kind of like, well, now I can give it to someone else as a
Yeah.
gift.
Well, no, I like being the taller one. But it's such a cute moment when you see the tippy toes happening.
The Heated Rivalry fan base even gave them a couple name, calling them Jostasy. I don't get it.
It's just Joe and Stacy. It's just their names. It's just their names back to
I don't
back.
hear Ryan in it at all. Oh my God, they're
the
actor
actor
names. I
names.
was like, I'm so confused.
Joe,
I'm like-
Ryan, Stacy.
Well, they're kind of doing a press tour like Heated Rivalry too.
So Jostasy is a thing. Okay.
Yeah, Jostasy is very much
They're both
happening.
straight though.
Are
right?
they? I don't know. I feel like nine.
Can we Google it?
Yeah, let's Google it.
Computer?
I feel like
Joe
do you wanna put a bet on it?
Gay. Okay. I'm gonna bet.
I'll bet $1.
I'll raise you 2 that they're not gay. Neither
Okay.
of them are gay.
Okay.
All right. Let's look it up. Gay?
Question mark.
Joe Bird, gay? Australian.
Not known to be gay in his personal life,
Aha!
but has a closeted teenager name. Okay, so he was gay in this movie, but maybe not gay in real life.
I'm gonna go ahead and say not gay.
Okay. What about the other one?
We're about to look it up.
I
What's
feel like
his
they were
name?
both gay. And I only say that because I don't really... The director was super gay.
Stacy Clausen, gay? Has not publicly discussed his... yeah, that's a no, buddy. Sorry. Sorry, money. You gotta give me 2.
Oh.
Money.
I think the director...
Oh, the sweet, delicious sound of being right. The director is gay.
Yeah.
The director is obviously gay.
Yeah, Adrian...
Like, look at that face.
Adrian Chiarella. Did I say that right? Adrian Chiarella? I want to say I said that right. If I didn't say that right, I owe Abhora another
Come
$1.
find us. Come
Yeah,
find
do
us,
something about it.
Adrian.
Yeah, come
And
find
we
us.
would love to have you on the pod. God,
I don't think he would have hired someone that wasn't gay.
to play a gay person.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't
As a
have
gay person, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't have either, but I guess they just went with the best actors for the job. Okay, so the Joe Stacy name doesn't work.
What's the other one you think?
I don't think there could be another one. But let's go to Reddit. What are people
You
saying on
shouldn't have
Reddit?
given them such short names for such an iconic duo. They should have been like, it should have been 2 syllables each name.
It is Naeem, Ryan.
It's not working for me. They need to be longer. More letters.
It should be Joseph and Persephone.
Yes. Josephson.
Persephone.
Period.
Persephosis. And that's why they're not gays, because the name just doesn't work. It's not meant to be. I'm sorry, gays. The whole thing about being gay is about not getting what you want. And this movie, the fact that they end up together kind of takes me out of it.
Tony Soto says something very helpful in drag. Drag is disappointing.
Drag, as in life,
Mhm.
is disappointing.
Absolutely. Cheers to that.
Tony!
Tony.
Yeah, I can suspend my disbelief for ghosts and
Yeah.
demons or whatever, but I can't for like gay romance working out. That
Mhm.
just isn't.
It's
That
too,
isn't
it hits
real.
too close to home.
No, it's not real. Like
Yeah.
I've never
Can't relate.
even. Oh well, you got your little husband and your little house and your little dog.
Oh, we got a little dog. Look how cute she is. She's in the roach position.
Yeah, no.
She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Um,
Give me more money.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, so it took me out of it a little bit, but I was just kind of they were both very beautiful.
They were gorgeous.
I was kind of like
Which one's more your type?
my type is definitely Naeem,
Same.
and I relate more to Ryan as, you know, a masculine figure.
Yeah,
who
me too.
just
I relate
kind
to
of,
Ryan a little bit more.
kind of a
as
toughie.
masculine
Tough
guy.
guy.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to get down and dirty with
You
it.
can throw a rock at me.
Yeah, I can knock something down in a warehouse. I'm really tough. Also, I feel like him knocking things down in a warehouse is equivalent to a straight guy punching a wall.
It is a little bit, but it seems to be a common boyhood trope. It's a lot like in The Good Son. Did you see that with Macaulay
No.
Culkin and Elijah Wood? Well, Macaulay Culkin plays a psychopath, little blonde boy, and
He loves to play a psychopath little blonde boy.
I think that's just it suits him.
Yeah.
Some people say that Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone grew up to be Michael Alec in Party Monster, but I think it was The Good Son. He like survived, spoiler, he survived falling down the cliff and moved to New York to start a nightlife.
He was so embarrassed.
No,
Oh.
he set his sights higher for higher evil.
I would have fell down a cliff, and if I survived it and everyone thought I died, I would have also moved.
I think I had a friend growing up that was a lot like that kid in The Good Son. Anyway, we're not talking about The Good Son today.
But watch it. Stream it now on...
You should stick to the topics that I've laid out
We
for you,
love
Donna.
to bounce around on different movies that it reminds us of. So they get jumped by
Yeah.
the sisters, Hunter's sisters, I guess friends.
Just some douchebags from school that already were like chomping at the bit to hate crime somebody because he's like throwing a frog at.
Yeah, you got thrown a frog at
You
him.
got thrown a, and I'm just so.
Good thing his ear was not bit off before that. That would have gotten infected so fast.
The frog is soaking in chemicals, so like it's still not good. Like you're not supposed to touch that shit. But yeah, the fact that he didn't just fucking throw a scalpel at that kid's head, I
Oh.
don't know how he had the self-restraint. I mean,
It just clicked to me that the kids that threw the frog at him were the same
they
kids
were the
that
kids that beat him up.
pulled up to
Yeah.
the. Okay, I didn't like make that connection. Good to know.
Yeah,
Good to know because I didn't really make
because
the
they can't
connection.
afford too many actors and they don't want it to be too complicated.
Yeah, and it makes sense. And then he goes to the bathroom,
And
he gets his
Hunter was
ear
also
chewed
kind of an
off.
asshole too, because he was like reflecting into that black girl's eyes while she was like trying to read. He was like shining a mirror into her
Oh
eyes.
yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of an asshole
Oh, yeah, I
too.
guess it was that. Yeah,
All these
Hunter
kids-
was. They were all pieces.
All these kids are assholes.
No, when you're in high school, you can't help it.
No,
No, I guess you can. Help it. I don't want to make excuses for
no.
it. So Ryan goes into the bathroom.
You're talking about the bathroom scene. So Ryan's walking past Naeem in the hallway, looks seductively, and I thought he kind of gestured for him to follow him into the bathroom.
I thought so too, but then
But
at
then-
the same time, like they're watching out for this demon that looks exactly like them.
But then Naeem's like, okay, I'm gonna not do that. But I'm like, he's going to the bathroom. You should check on him. You should be with him.
knowing that this thing is happening.
I was like, what are you doing? Is that like a flub up in the story, or is it just teenagers not kind of thinking things through? Or was it that he saw him going in, and when the girl like kind of bumps into him, he's kind of snapped back to reality, like, oh,
Right,
there's
'cause
people watching.
They
I
ran into
can't-
that girl in the hospital because they knew she dealt with the same thing, the opening scene with the lesbian scene. That girl's in the hospital, and then they go see her, and they say stay away from each other. They go on the bus, and when they go on the bus, that's when the ear licking Jo magic happens. And then they go to school, and then he sees him in the hallway. He gestures him into the bathroom, and then she's like, don't stay together because it's gonna learn more about you. And then he gets his ear bit because he licked his ear on the bus. So his ear got bit.
Oh, I didn't even realize. I didn't put that piece together.
hmm
Oh, that's such a subtle little detail.
I thought that was really, really cute. I mean, it was triggering because my husband's ear.
Oh, rest in peace, Casey's ear.
Yeah, it was the right one on Ryan though, so it wasn't too familiar.
Yeah, I can't even tell from here. I'm like trying to.
Casey had really good surgery.
I'm trying to clock it from over here.
I know,
I can't even tell.
such good surgery.
Ears are weird.
Yeah.
They all look weird. It doesn't matter like what shape it is. They all. You're doing a thing with your ear. You tucked your ears like Dumbo into your own ears, and then pop them right out. So about that girl at the hospital, what is her deal? Does she want to help them? Does she not want to
I
help
don't think she knows how to help them.
Well, I know, but she gets very irate very quickly, and I know she's probably sleep deprived from watching her
Yeah.
back all the time, but I thought it was a little ridiculous. And then Amy, my girlfriend, pointed it out. She was like, why are all the nurses restraining her? She's just kind of loitering around a thing. Like, why are they restraining her? She's not a patient.
Yeah. Well, I think she is.
You think she is? She was in the
I
waiting
think that
room.
Oh, was she in the waiting room?
She's in the waiting room. They said that she's at the hospital because that's just where the most people
Hunter's
are.
sisters say that she knew this girl, and that's the girl that they went to go see in the hospital. They're like, oh, she's always in and out of the hospital. So I guess maybe she was waiting to get back into the hospital.
No, I think that was a very confusing scene because it was like there was no dialogue.
Yeah.
They were just like, there's this girl that can help you. Yeah. Well, she goes to the hospital because, well,
Tell me
you
something.
know.
You know about this a little bit of a deliverance here?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a deliverance, and it's not a pizza.
I think I get what you mean.
Yeah. It can't help you. It can't help you. Don't do it.
But
It's too late. We did it.
So yeah, so she screams at them. The orderlies pull her back. I don't think she's a patient. I thought they were implying that she goes there because that's where the most people are all the time. So
That was the
she's
most accurate lesbian description I saw. I'm happy to see an angry lesbian on screen. That's how
Yeah.
they should be depicted.
Yeah, and the snapping of the rubber band on the wrist was just lesbian behavior, really.
I
It
agree.
wasn't even, it had nothing to do with like being haunted or.
No, she reminds me of that really amazing girl right now on TikTok. When she heals, she'll be fine. The one who's like, treat her special.
Tickle her.
Kiss her on the forehead.
Give her hugs from behind and forehead kisses.
When you're tired and you're not together, you want to go to sleep,
Read to her.
call her on the phone and sleep with her on the phone.
Tell her she's beautiful.
You don't know how lucky you got until you lose it.
Where you at, baby?
I got you, baby.
I don't even remember to text my girlfriend every day.
That was the other thing that this movie was lacking. If you didn't know, well, I guess we kind of saw a little bit of that, but if you didn't know that this guy was him or not, pick up the phone and call him. The demon him's not going to pick it up. The real him would have picked it up.
Do you think so? Because I think a demon could easily like reach into his pocket and be like, "Hey, it's me." Oh, but then
Hello?
and just say it loud enough so that you think you hear it on the phone.
Hi.
That is true. They never thought to do that. But you know what? You can't always think that the person in the movie is going to do the smartest thing.
He only tried calling him once, and it went to busy signal. But I feel like it going to busy signal would have signaled to me that this is the demon version. You know, like I would have been like, "All right, phone went to signal."
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to tell because sometimes I'll have my phone in my pocket and it'll be on, and it'll be on silent, and I don't.
Yeah, I'm guilty
Don't
for that
answer
too.
that. So.
But it vibrates.
Yeah, but sometimes when it's in my pocket and I'm like walking, I wouldn't feel it.
I just feel like Ryan's pants were too tight for it to not feel that. Especially when he goes into the kitchen and like the lights are off and he turns the lights on and like, you know, the meat's dripping in the sink and he turns the lights off and he's standing out there. That's when he calls him. But the pants were tight. I'm going to say he would have felt the vibration.
You know, I know that we don't like a lot of jump scares, and I'm glad that there was a tasteful amount.
I thought there was only one.
The reaching through the screen
Yeah.
thing kind of counted because you were like, oh, we're safe. This is a safe thing. No, we're not. I wish there was more fear in this movie. I wish it was scarier.
You wish gays were like a little more scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Homophobia should
as
exist
a
a little
gay
bit.
movie, I thought it was good. As a horror movie, I've seen better. But
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was particularly scared of
but
this
I'll
movie.
save my opinions for the final.
I think that when you do a gay movie and you do a horror movie and the director's like, well, I don't want to demonize the gay community, this is like the best maybe you can come
But
out
you
with.
also don't want to victimize ourselves.
Yeah. So I feel like this is like, you know, I'm not mad at this movie. I thought this was a great movie. I love that it was so easy to read. It wasn't like it wasn't overly explained. I didn't need it overly explained. I feel like especially at the end when Ryan and him get on the bus, like he abandons his mother at the gas station, which
Good for you.
bravo.
Good for you,
Thank
honey.
God he left.
Good
I was
for
like,
you. Learn young that your parents, you know, they love you, but they don't know how to love you.
yeah.
They don't know how to love you because when he's talking to his mom to be this like moment where it's supposed to all click and they're supposed to have like I see you, son.
Mhm.
I see who you are. She goes the other way. And that's probably the realest thing of this whole movie is the son is like trying to tell her how she hurt him. And she goes, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I did that for you because fear is good.
And she also said there's no taking it back, which I'm like, fuck you. You're a monster. I think that how do you curse somebody with something like that and then there's no takesy backsies? Like, you don't love that kid, which, you know, I think everything about this movie really kind of sheds a little bit of light on homophobia in like small towns that are like super Christian and Catholic or whatever.
Well, I just hope that parents of gay kids watch this and go, I don't want to be that.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, anybody who gets their hands on it that already thinks that way is going to be like, finally,
Yeah.
first person to make sense in this whole movie.
I think that's like a great movie for like a, you know, 18 to 22-year-old gay child.
Yes.
I think that's the parent that should watch it.
Yes. I think this movie is great for young gay people.
Yeah.
This is great for them. It's not too crazy. It's a win. It's a win for visibility. Yay! Visibility.
Yes, queen. So, Abhora, how did you feel about the ending?
I thought it was the best possible choice besides them both dying.
Thank God we didn't get the 2 gay people dying trope. I would have been so over it. So over it if that happened.
I guess I'm kind of glad that they both made it out. I mean, one making it out was like, I was kind of like, that's a given. But I'm glad they both made it out. That's
Well,
great.
we already lost one. Hunter was gone.
Yeah, but we weren't really attached to Hunter.
Oh,
He
no.
had like a skin condition or something. So
Tretinoin will clear that right up, but I don't know if you believe in modern medicine.
I don't. I have a faith healer. So I liked the ending. I liked its permanency. I thought that it was likened to, I know that this has nothing to do with the movie, and I know that this is a reach, but it reigned familiar to me, like living with HIV. It's this thing that's never gonna go away, but you're managing it. And it's just kind of a symbol of your love. Like, it's a symbol of being gay in America. It holds as like this bonding thing. It's like we only have each other, and we have to look out for each other because we have this ugly thing at our backs, which is our past, and everything will be fine just as long as we're surrounded by people at a city. Whoa, crazy. Gay people in a city as a refuge.
And just staying true to yourself, too. Like, not, like, changing yourself.
And you know what, dog? Stay true to yourself.
Stay true to yourself, man.
Isn't that the message of this movie? Just stay
That's the message, man.
Stay true to yourself.
Staying true to yourself and just, going through life the way you want to go through life.
That is a nothing burger sentiment.
I love that the ending was ambiguous in the sense that they both get on the bus, confirm that it's them. Frank Ocean plays. Love that part. And then Name sees the Ryan that he burned up in the warehouse in the past.
And he thinks,
And he leaves the small town.
maybe I should go off with him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
He's a little toxic, but I like him.
maybe I made the wrong choice. I do like to be choked. Stop the bus!
I made a huge mistake. I need to get off. He's playing into it way better. Before also the movie ended, the fire thing, I believe that Name, once you figure that out, first of all, update Ryan. You found out about the fire thing, let Boo know. And then on top of it,
only saw each other for like a second before getting on the bus, and they thought, oh, all of our troubles are behind us. Why tell him about the fire thing? What, you think he's gonna text them like, hey,
by the way, I just did a fire thing and it really spooked out my demon.
Fucking worked, dude.
Dude, I like did a little match thing and it like freaked out.
No, the real tone, like, dude, bro, you're never gonna realize what kind of gay thing I just discovered. I burned the demon. No way, bro.
Oh, mate, bro. Yeah, bro. I burned the demon.
Oh, yeah.
And I walk around with tiki torches, just like the Trump rally, to keep him away, babes.
Oh, that's a good idea. They were really gay. Be like, babe, you know what I just found out? Like, fire totally works. Like, I just burned the shit out of you. Not you, but
like, yeah, like that flaming homosexual part of you.
You're flaming. So you get a couple of those in the movie, not these fucking hands in the pockets. Like, so you like to throw rocks at shit, or
So Abhora, taking my $2 back.
Here's your $2.
We ended up with only $5 after we saw this movie.
Right.
Because
of parking and popcorn, and
Alamo cost $44 for parking if you don't get it validated, which is very hard to find out.
They keep it very secret. It's like a oh, by the way, on the way out.
Yeah. And then you're gonna have to call something. And when you're calling the thing, the person's taking so long to answer. So then you're just stuck behind one car. But good thing they have 2 lanes. So then you can kind of just send me on over to the next lane.
And then we went out to WeHo to see Showgirls, and we only had $10 left.
But then I had to pay a $5 cover on on a Monday.
But then we stole that queen's tips, so then we left.
Oh, yeah.
And we had $5.
Yeah, we stole.
It was a net gain, really.
Yeah. Well, we gained.
We
We ended up
gained.
with more than we would have. So we
Yeah.
ended up with $5, and we have to tip this movie $1 through $5.
That really puts it into perspective, you know.
Yeah. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
I think
Maybe you go
should-
first.
You want me to go first?
I would like you to guess first.
Okay. I'm gonna give it as a horror movie.
And no $half. We don't do that.
As a horror movie, I give it a 2.
Okay.
As a gay movie, 3.
Okay.
Horror 2.
Wow.
I took the dollar back.
Okay. I watched it twice, and I really liked it the second time because I watched it with you yesterday,
Yeah.
and I loved it the second time even more. Like I went home and I was like, I also saw Body Blow, and that was terrible. Like the no fapping thing from Body Blow was so bad that this movie, after I saw it the next day, was so much better of a gay movie, and it really
Oh, so it really bumped it up for you.
really bumped it up for me after watching Body Blow. So I'm gonna give it all my money.
Oh, shut up.
I am. I think I want to give it 4.
Oh
The
my
realisticness in me wants to
God.
give it $4, but I think if I'm being honest, I would rewatch it
Now
again.
you're making me look like an asshole.
But the rewatchability is high.
Yeah, no, I can get better gay stuff. I'm gonna stick with my thing. In fact, I'm gonna take another dollar away.
I'm giving it 5. I'm gonna cape for this movie.
I just needed more creep factor. Like horror
so
movies.
total $6.
A horror movie has to like stick with me through the night. This was just well, that was unpleasant, kinda. Like if we're putting it up against its contemporaries, Obsession made me feel uncomfortable from the moment it started to the moment it ended. Like the knot in my stomach never let up.
Yeah.
This movie, I was like, okay, there's some nice parts. There's some light dread. Really light dread.
And Obsession.
In
Or this movie.
in Leviticus. It was
It's light
really
dread.
light dread. And
okay.
then the monster, which I mean is a beautiful boy that wants to hurt you, so that's not really that scary. I mean,
Just
that's
you gotta find the
hello.
right gay guy for that.
That's hello. That's the dating scene in Los Angeles, honey.
Hello.
That's my husband, future husband, maybe if you're out there. Come kill me. So yeah, I think, and I also think, not to make this about Obsession, but I think the realism of Obsession was what really got me. Was like,
You think breaking a stick is realistic?
No, I mean dating a woman is really realistic. That was just dating a woman.
Mm. I think this movie was more realistic than the Obsession.
You think?
Absolutely. It's all based around homophobia and internal hatred. So I think that this, because you can relate to this movie a little bit as a homosexual.
Okay, well, I'll give it back that dollar again. I
All
can
right,
put
so
it,
a total
put
of
it back at
$7.
$2.
That's all you're giving it?
Yeah,
Okay. $7 out of $10. You're
that's
welcome.
actually very generous.
You think?
Yeah, I think you brought it way, way up. That's
don't
very
regret it.
generous.
I don't regret it.
I mean,
I
and
just
this
think-
too includes the fact that they're two of the most beautiful boys that I could have picked for this movie. I thought it was a very believable beauty too. Like one of them had like kind of a more normal jawline, and then the other, but he had those beautiful eyes. And then the other
did
was
have
like
beautiful
classic
eyes.
model
Yeah.
beauty, like Michelangelo's David.
Yeah. And I think this movie could have fared from a hotter Hunter. But other than that,
I thought Hunter had a very good face. It's just I think you're getting hung up on the acne. And
I'm sorry, Hunter.
and the
we're gonna cut this.
and you know what? The character that he was portraying was very unlikable.
yeah,
So
he was
that
portraying
also-
someone super unlikable.
Yeah. So I
Well,
think
just the rock throwing thing
so-
is so not sexy.
I would throw it to the actor. Like, you're gorgeous. I mean, you're better looking than either of us. And you can get that skin condition cleared up if it's not makeup. Yeah, I thought it was a beautiful cast.
Even the priest with the tattoos was so sexy.
You think?
No.
I guess there's hope for me then.
Well, with a total of $7, we want to thank you guys for watching Unalived, the podcast,
Yeah.
starring Donna Puttana
And Abhora, who will be unalived after this filming is concluded.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe,
Bye-bye.
and double tap.